ICR, and he just guns him off. Comes through, revenges his teammate here. The first shot's coming to him quicker than you, just get decimated, and he nearly kills Wee Man as well. Mad Cat looking back to his best potentially here.
Yeah, they certainly are, and let's see how they go onto the attack this time around. Of course, Team Sween need to get back into this game and take this map as well. We're on board with Nolson, and it looks like he does have a war machine. I wonder if they will pop it early. You know, the trophies are going to go out as well. Josh does take Nolson, incoming grab, and it is going to be Josh getting one. Can he get the second kill as well? Completely rebuffed. The push off the rip there from Team Sween.
And the thing is, the veterans are just performing so well. You talk about Dave, and you talk about Petey and Alex having the moments where they need to. They're getting the kills, they're making these flashy plays, but Josh and Mad Cat, the veterans on this team, have performed stellar all the way through. They bring more than just their experience, of course, but quicker than you. What a fantastic start to the round here it is by him. Lightning Panda still in the lead by about 2 kills, but it is one apiece here. Alex is going to make that further. Wee Man evens it up, but quicker than you here. Which decision does he make? It looks as if it's going to be a B hit from them. They got numbers over there, but Dave cuts that down, and Nolson will go down. And looking at the kills, it is Lightning Pandas in the lead by 3. Wee Man is on the attack here for Team Sween.
An update from the Delta station as well. We chimed in on Heretics on Team Revenge. Heretics actually ended up taking that one in a game 5. So now they're actually still on Delta, and they're playing Reciprocity.
Oh my god. That's an all-European matchup for top 12?
I mean,
top 16?
Heretics has just been sitting there.
Idea.
They've been really trying to gun for those EU teams, it seems like. It's like, we want Reserve. Well, guess who would you want next? Probably another EU team, and apparently the winner of that one will go on to play FaZe Clan.
I mean, these are all winnable games for all of these teams, to be honest. It's a really big toss-up, to be honest. At this point, all these teams have maybe underperformed. Reciprocity underperformed. Heretics have performed well for their stock, you would say. FaZe underperformed. So there's possibilities for so many of these teams to make big runs, but right now in this game, Lightning Pandas in control of the control, but the kills actually coming in for Team Sween. They swing it. 17 apiece in terms of kills. Now they have a minute and 27 seconds to attack at this B site. Mad Cat's going to have to back off that. Wee Man put some great shots in with the Maddox. It needs to be a good defensive hold by Lightning Pandas.
I mean, you know, it's going to be the exact same attack that was coming last time. Go over towards A. Once you cap it, just go ahead and overextend and try to fight out of the base. I mean, that's just a common strategy, but the point is you just have to try to trade everything out and make sure that you have people in the line of sight. Trophy system already going to be placed inside the hill for Lightning Pandas. Going to shut that one down. The Tempest is coming in, and Dave's going big with it again. He finds himself 2 kills. Alex with the cluster. Josh with the headshot there on Nolson. 1 player up. That's going to be quicker. Hill contested. Tempest shot comes in as Dave continues his mini little rampage.
I love it. We could actually get an accuracy stat for this Tempest because Dave just doesn't seem to miss with it. I think that's the first one I see him do actually miss. They push forward and get aggressive, which I agree from Lightning Pandas, but they lose a couple of kills while they're at it. Dave eventually getting another kill here. Josh and Petey combining 9 versus 7 here.
Player number 4, quicker, going all the way around there on the flank, but this is going to be easily read there by Mad Cat, and now you have 2 players, so you should be able to trade out this kill no matter what. Quicker going to do the smart thing, try to readjust his position. He knows he has to take this fight close range. He's not going to be able to do much else, but here comes the TAC 5 boost from the Crash.
And let's have a look. Is there any specialists available for Lightning Pandas? Not quite quicker, staying alive, and Nolson's going to get a kill. Just doing so well to stay alive. That's going to allow the rest of the team to push towards B. But certainly it's a 5 versus 4. A 5 versus 2 in the favor of Team Sween. They played this perfectly. It is actually only Mad Cat left. They're going to capture it either way. And the thing is that with Quicker, although he only gets 1 kill, it's so much of a distraction. They have to get rid of him because he's behind them. It's easy kills for him if he finds one. If he finds one of them, they'd have to turn around. The rest of the team flood through into B, and it's an easy enough round for Team Sween in the end. But Lightning Pandas will probably feel a little bit aggrieved in that one. They led it in terms of kills for the majority of the time.
I mean, they're just letting that backwards flank going through their spawn. It's killing them every single time. I mean, that's the way that they've been able to break on through, get the points to win the game. So now you just got to try to figure out, okay, how can we improve that? Do we actually have to push up our lines, maybe keep only 2 over towards B? Because you know every single time they're investing at least 2 or 3 players back there on the flank, so why not do that? Get your ICR set up, and if they're jiggle peeking, trying to cause a distraction, commit to it. But it's just winning those gunfights. That is the biggest thing that you're looking for just in these engagements. The 50-50s are really not going their way.
Alex and PD pushing forward with Lightning Pandas here. They're looking to get the push towards B quicker. Does use the ability to push in there up high, but not going to be able to do anything with it. Alex staying alive, and oh my god, he's just snapping on the players right now. The young phenom from Europe, and he's just causing so many problems. He nearly finds a 4th with a stray bullet. Dylan getting out with a slither of health out of boxes. And that is a very quick B capture. Lightning Panda is going to have a long time to try and draw things up here in the control.
And it's a good setup, too, because you have Petey with a SOG inside. You're probably going to assume that Mad Cat has a Maddox as well, so he can try to cover that long lane towards the showers. They did get it past one tick, but he did have the ICR. Nolson was going to push the aggression forward, and he's going to be able to clean up the kill there on Mad Cat as we turn to the top. Weeman, he has his Tempest ready to go. Nolson's going to have the War Machine. Anybody else, let's quickly go through on the side of Lightning Pandas. Alex, he's going to have that War Machine as well. Things can get very nitty-gritty over here towards A.
Yeah, it's going to get spicy in the showers. No homo. Alex, 4 kill streak for him as well. That's something to look towards as well. Let's see if he can find something with it, and that's why he's playing slow right now. Brain, 2-piece from him. Weeman finding the kill as well, and that's going to make things for Team Sweden look so much better. What are we laughing at? It was good. It was good. Don't say anything. Mad Cat now. Here with the Maddox, and most of the kills going in the favor of Team Sweden here, and it's looking good for them in this control, but here comes the Vision Pulse. They're going to start finding out where everybody is, and there's a lot of specialists to play with here on the side of Lightning Pandas.
So we'll see what they can do here with the Vision Pulse. Going to be able to spot out the team, but Brain...
What? Stop laughing, you're making me laugh. God, Brain, fantastic work from him, but here come Lightning Pandas. A couple of kills coming in, and it is all even on the kill. War Machine is available for Nolson. Alex has his too, but they need to use it to try and stay alive here. We've lost the plot. It's so important. Come on. Back into the game. Lightning Pandas are surely going to even this up here in the control. The kills come in. And what do you have with composure? Lightning Pandas even it up 2-2. We're going to around 5.
Yeah, we needed just a little bit of a break there, so I'm happy it's over just to kind of regain our thoughts in the way that was going. And again, it's just the offensive side just being very strong, but not strong enough. So we'll see here. Alex is going to get the final kill. You saw the trophy system inside of the hill, and I mean, this is why B is definitely the more harder site to get, I would say. I mean, I think everybody can agree on that collectively. That's why I always see people go for A. It's the easiest. Let's go ahead and just get it out. It's just all about those initial engagements, and once you do get people set up in there, you get at least 3 or 4 players. For them to flood on through and you only have Dojo as your option, you're going to have somebody covering for the tree, so there's no way they can really come on behind you. But now, Control, last round, number 5 here. Lightning Pandas could send their brethren from across the pond, Team Sweden, back home.
Oh, just in the losers bracket. One of the 2.
Oh, never mind. I thought we were in losers bracket. I thought it was the...
That's usual when you're watching European teams.
Yeah, that's very true.
And we were in a Team MVS game before, too, which I thought was losers. Sorry, I didn't think we got winners over here.
Well, a lot being invested by both teams. Alex and Mad Cat trying the kills in. Lightning Pandas trying to get a hold of B as quick as possible, but Weeman, sorry, and Team Sweden are the ones on the attack. Weeman in the show as once again, PD is going to take him down. That gets traded out, and this is looking like a good opportunity for Team Sweden to capture hold of it.
And there comes a lightning strike. That's going to be called in there from Alex. There was a drone squad, has the Hellstorm as well. So we'll see how that makes the impact, but the Sogs reigning supreme here. It's going to be quicker inside of the hill. They're doing an excellent job. 23 and 14 is where he stands on the KD, but look at the objective time that he's getting as well. It's Mr. Do-It-All right now for Quicker, and he's going to be able to find himself too. Quickly snaps on the 3rd, and he's really just solo manning this hill, but now it's a 1 versus 1 right here with player 10. It's going to be Alex against Quicker.
Alex has to do something here, or does he give it up and go and help his teammates at B? He needs to make a decision. He needs to make a push, and they need to win this gunfight. Team Sweden are looking really good. Oh, and that's a big gunfight for Alex to win. He gets a hold of it because they lose B. And so much resources at B, and if he doesn't win that gunfight, Quicker captures it on his own, and it's game over. Huge gunfight, calling in a Hellstorm. They want to try and end it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes is all you have to go through, and I say that like it's a small amount, but you only need 1 takeover here towards A. This is definitely 10 times more than doable. Honestly, we'll probably see the kills actually go down the man count from both teams before we see the end of the game coming in there from the capture. But here's Dave trying to be a nuisance back in the spawn of the side of Team Sweden. The first gunfight goes down. That's going to be immediately traded out, and now the push can start to form. It is going to be in way of a pinch. Petey takes out Nolson. Quicker takes out Petey, and now the 2 push in from the Dojo side, and it's just trades going back and forth between these 2 teams.
Oh, Alex Nelly turns on Quicker, who gets cover inside the tree. The kills coming in from Quicker once again, but as said, they're very, very close to it. It's just going to take 1 wave of kills, but here they come. Is that a Tempest that's been popped as well? Contestion comes in. Lightning Pandas, they're losing on kills. Nolson, he's going to start clearing it out, and the clearing the kills comes in. Team Sweden make this interesting with a win in map number 3.
They're definitely not going home now.
Well, we keep on moving forward. Team Sween get another chance to stay alive in the winner's bracket. Lightning Pandas just did not have what it takes to take away the control. We will have another hardpoint at least here in this series, and I believe, if I'm looking correctly, I think Red took down Mindfreak 3-0.
Yeah, they're going on to play the Pittsburgh Knights for a place in Championship Sunday, so that's a game that happened online for Red Reserve, and they won both of those in the Pro Down before this event, so they will take confidence into that one. They needed to start getting wins under their belt, and they have done, beating Heretics and, of course, Mindfreak today. It's been a good day so far for Red Reserve, trying to regain.
It certainly has. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break between this map and the next. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. See you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CWL Vegas. This is the Game Fuel Open stream. We are back with a great game. It's Lightning Pandas versus Team Sween. Currently, the Lightning Pandas lead 2-1 as we go into our next hardpoint. My name is Bryce, and bringing you all the action from the remainder of this game. And our very last game of the night, it's going to be Tun and Dirk, who, let's be honest, I'd rather they weren't here.
You mean?
I mean, you can do this by yourself if you want.
I could, and I think I might. Actually, you know what? I'll change my mind. I'll keep Dirk. I don't need Tun.
You're supposed to be being nice.
Let's get into this next one before we get any further off topic, because this game is important. This is Champs Winners Round 1. Lightning Pandas are up 2-1. Let's get into this hardpoint and see which team will walk away the winner.
Well, let's get into this game, as you said, Brycey. Lightning Pandas, 2-1 up. Team Sween need the reverse sweep. And they started it. The control was a pretty good win for them, if I'm honest. There was a couple of close rounds, but they come up clutch, and it was just a good performance by Quicker Than You. He had a really stellar performance. And if he can continue that on into this hard point, then we're going to see a very, very close game.
Obviously, Quicker stock plays the reason that they ended up winning that game. It's just what he was able to do on A. I mean, any time in Black Ops 4 where you can just string together kills that should be traded out by the other team, you're automatically putting yourself in just a great, great situation. So we'll see how it goes in towards the hard point here. If you remember right off the bat, the hard point frequency in map number 1, Team Sween actually got off to a very, very hot start. But Lightning Pandas, as we said, you got too many veterans on this team. They're going to stay composed. They're going to be able to regain. They're going to be able to lock down these points. So we'll see if they can do it here, because it's a similar sort of start. Lightning Pandas just getting a little bit onto the board, but they have rotated over here to second hill.
Team Sween in a pretty decent lead, and that said, the rotation does pretty much belong to them. Brains found himself in a great position behind a couple of players. Dave has just turned the burn, though. The Manic shots are solid. And Dave has been pretty much the best player, I would say, so far in Lightning Pandas throughout the whole series. He's caused problems on every single game mode, just slaying where he can. And maybe we're back to Black Ops 3 and IW Dave.
I mean, you have to think, too, if you're on a map like Gridlock where you can always just have an ICR on the map at the same time, this is where Dave is truly going to be able to excel. Playing slow, making sure he's getting on towards these headies and just holding down a line of sight. So we'll see if he's still rocking that same, but the long barrel and the double grip is your casual way that you run the ICR. If you're not running double grip, I mean, you shouldn't be playing on land. That's just the way things go. You're always going to see it. So far, Team Sween building up a pretty hefty lead, and we start to look towards a specialist placement. Dylan is more than halfway now to getting that TAC 5 boost with the crash, but look at Wee Man going off right there, able to get the turn and the burn, finding himself 2 kills, and that's still going to secure the hill in favor of Team Sween.
And really, the rotations have fully belonged to Team Sween every single time, and they've held them pretty well. We're on our 3rd hill here. Team Sween with a good lead, but in the hardpoint we've seen this the first map on frequency. They looked really good at the start, got themselves a lead, and then Lightning Pandas just came into the game. Nelson will find 3. The perfect 3, you would say. One with a grenade, one with a beatdown, one with his gun. Dylan starting to fire here as well, and have Team Sween had their 2nd wind here. Looks slow at the start, but they really have started to get back into this one. Dylan is just snapping onto people, but Dave is going to be able to clear showers here, and they are going to be able to push forward and get a hold of some points on Tree.
Now we're able to get completely the last 30 seconds over here, but now look at Mad Cat on that top left side of your map. There's going to be players funneling in from that backside by the ice cream shop. He knows that there's going to be one even towards the back. He takes the first shot, but now he's just completely giving away his position. Can the teammates get in there in time to at least try to trade out some of the kills? No, they can't. It's going to be Wee Man shutting down 2, trying to go up the broken area, and that's going to get that hill secured for Team Sween. And now, look how far away you are spawning out if you're Lightning Pandas. This is not the ideal situation that you want to be in. You have players who are covering over here towards middle. I believe a grapple hook play did just come in just to try to go forward a little bit more. So we'll see if that can try to pay off. That's going to be Josh, player number 2. He's going to be shut down completely. And if you're Team Sween, whoever's in the hill, you're just soaking up all this time because it's free.
You are, and it's about a 50-point lead, but realistically, if you look at Team Sween and what they've done in this game, they've out-rotated Lightning Pandas at every single point. You would like to think they maybe have a bit of a better than a 50-point lead so far. There hasn't been a great deal of time to play with, and they've rotated so well, but that scrap time is keeping Lightning Pandas in this game. It's about a 60-point lead, which is still good, but for how well Team Sween have performed so far, I feel like they will maybe be a little bit aggrieved by that. They could definitely be further in the lead. Team Sween are letting Lightning Pandas hold on.
Great thing is here that there's no streaks for Team Sween to try to get a clean and easy break, but they don't need to when Wee Man is frying away. I think that's his 3rd 2-piece that he has gotten in this game. You can see how confident he feels going for these gunfights. It's going to be Nolson going in with the pinch. He finds himself 2, and the battle continues for the armored truck here towards middle map, but getting the last laugh, that is going to be Team Sween.
Yeah, they're really doing great work here. Currently contested. Just trying to slow it down. Our Lightning Pandas, they need to get back into this game. It's about an 80-point difference right now, maybe about 70, I should say. Here comes Quicker. He's been so good in these past 2 maps. He is going to find a kill on the Mad Cat, but only that. TAC 5 has been popped by Lightning Pandas, and that is not going to be available on Team Sween's side. They have already used theirs quite recently. So Lightning Pandas now looking to make this push and get a hold of the 18-wheeler at hard point. Wee Man and Nelson are going to answer back with a kill here on Mad Cat and Petey apiece. Lightning Pandas just waiting for their opportune moment here, and they have reduced the deficit to about 50 or so. The kills, though, momentarily are going in the favor of Team Sween here, Deck.
So what I just actually noticed as we were flipping through, Mad Catz actually switched over here towards the AR, so a little bit of a change from what we saw into Control. It was Dave actually running it in that one with the long barrel, but this time Mad Catz going to be running the double grip along with the FMJ. You can see Alex is going to have the War Machine, the cluster grenade, and Dave with the Tempest. How great has he been this entire series when it comes down to utilizing that specialist ability? But on the other side, you got Wee Man with the same thing, Nolson with the same as well. Literally in mirror matchups with the specialist abilities that you have ready to pop.
Yeah, but Team Sween have that advantage of points, so you've got to give it to them. But here we go, 3 kills going to come in for them. And to be honest with you, this is going to come down to, if Lightning Pandas want to catch up, they need to be much more efficient with their specialists. There's 20 points remaining on this one. Dave, he's popped the Tempest and he finds nothing with it. Wee Man's going to take him down. Team Sween not going to be able to extend the lead, but that's a tool that was in Lightning Panda's pocket that they no longer can use.
This one goes. They're finally about to break the 100-point mark here off this hill, but they say, you know what, screw the 5 seconds. We know how important this shower hill can be. And opening frag is going to go there to Alex and Josh, working side by side to make sure they control the tree. Now they know where the players are going to be coming from, but still it's a little bit of a split spawn. They might try to sit there and get the read, but look at this. This is honestly a perfect split. Player number 1, PD, is actually going to be flanking in from behind. He could be able to spoil the party that's happening over here towards this right side, but will they be able to clean up the kills? It's going to be Josh. He gets the grab slam. That's going to kill 2. PD finds 1. Wee Man trades it out, but in the end, it's Lightning Pandas coming out on top.
Lightning Pandas have held it, but no specialists used by Team Sween. Nolson still has his War Machine, and he chooses not to use it because the trophy systems are down. Alex has his now as well, but the kill's starting to come in for Team Sween. 25 seconds remaining here at Tree. Mad Cat staying alive as best he can. Dave finds another, but Mad Cat should be all alone, and he is going to get taken down. The final 18 seconds going to go over towards Team Sween. As we do move over to hill number 4. Alex got pushed through. Really good aggressive play, and Nolson momentarily all alone needs a big job here from him to keep a hold of this one. His teammates now arriving. He's stayed alive just long enough, and suddenly he actually just gets cut down by a PD there. Good stuff by Lightning Pandas, who have started late again, once again, on the hard point. They had a bad start last time round on map number 1, and they've caught right up in this game. Team Sween have led for the whole time. They still are in the lead, but Lightning Pandas are back into it.
But just look how spread out Team Sween are playing there too. I mean, you have guys who are going all the way around, some that are taking it wide through middle of the map, and they're able to get the break. I mean, they take it slow, they wait for that right time to push, and just going through the top window didn't work out that last time, but it did this time. Finally, you're going to hear the War Machine starting to come in there from Alex. Let's get able to find one. An actual trophy system kill coming in there from Dave, a rarity that you don't see all that often, but now they can try to break it up for the top. It is going to be Dave. He'll contest it, but quicker, holding the nice angle over there towards the corner.
And that's an investment of the War Machine and finding 0 for it. Lightning Pandas, the resurgence was looking pretty good from them, but they've slowed down just a little bit. Team Sween in the driver's seat once again. And let's have a look at the specialists as we go into the third rotation. Mad Cat has a vision pulse, but look at Team Sween. War Machine, Nelly got the Tempest, grab Sam Nelly there. Dylan Nelly has his TAC 5 health boost as well, but the kills momentarily going in the favor of Lightning Pandas. They need some big holds here, and they need to stop the specialists from Team Sween being used effectively.
See, 200 points has been breaking by Team Sween. So see, it's just going to be a straight rush going down the middle. You can hear the trophy systems blocking off everything coming on in, but it's going to be quicker. Getting the opening 2 kills. That's going to be the grab slam, and that's going to be a clean wipe for the Lightning Pandas players, forcing them all the way back. A little salt into the wound as well. It's going to be the TAC 5 boost from the Crash player. That's going to be coming in. 50 plus health to everybody on the side of Team Sween. They're not going to be able to win off this hill, though. They're going to get very, very close if they do decide to hold.
Oh, could we be going to a map 5 between these European teams? I think it would only be right for our last game of the day, wouldn't it? On board with Dylan, though. Managed to stay alive after finding the kill today. Great cover by Nolson. The rotation and the scrap belongs to Team Sween. They are going to be 5 away. Lightning Pandas need a 90-point hold without giving pretty much anything to Team Sween yet.
You gave up the hill completely. You go forward and almost looked like you didn't rotate in time, and to be completely honest with you, there was just that one person that was there. So now you're just going to give up a little bit of time. Are you in a position, if you're Lightning Pandas, to really just try to string a comeback after giving them all that time? Honestly, no. It's only 4 seconds to the point where if Team Sween ends up losing out on this hill, yes, you're going to let Lightning Pandas get past the 200-point mark, but all you have to do is send one to rotate early all the way over there towards the tree, just play his life to his teammates to come in, but they're still going to continue to fight on here, but you just have to be careful with the players inside of the hill getting these kills. They're going to make progress towards their streaks a lot quicker.
Nolson
and look at this.
Streaks.
Look at the Tempest. It's going to be there for Dave soon too.
He's going to get the Tempest, and he's not going to be too far. Streaks 450 away. Keeping in mind, Nolson does have his streaks though, but look at the rotation. They only need 3 seconds. They need to start moving. Lightning Pandas need to start moving now. This is far too late. 9 seconds until we get to showers. And there's a full setup here. Team Sween They should surely have this. It's far too late from Lightning Pandas. The Strix are going to come in from Nelson. We're going to move over towards the tree hard point. 3, 2, 1. Map number 5. We go.
All right, looks like the good times keep on rolling. We are going to a map 5. Team Sween versus Lightning Pandas continue to push the boat down and keep moving forward. I'm just making movie quotes now. I don't know what's going on. But we are going to go to map 5 in these two teams. I don't know who's going to win it now. It could be anybody.
I haven't got a clue. I really don't. Here's how the maps have been broken down. Lightning Pandas scorching ahead to a 2-0 lead fairly comfortably in the end. But Team Sween, a comfortable hard point after a close control. The momentum is in their favor.
Let's hope the Search and Destroy is a lot better.
Yeah, it needs to be better because, I mean, if you look at this and see how the Arsenal Search and Destroy went for Lightning Pandas, you would like to give it to them, but as I said, the momentum is definitely with teams.
I mean, it was just, honestly, like we said, we could be looking at a different Search and Destroy result if they just didn't throw away that one round where it's a 3 versus 1 with Josh, who was just right behind him. Again, you're in a situation where you shouldn't be winning that 1 versus 2. We saw a similar play like that actually coming in from Scump, where he was pinned down towards a corner. Yes, Josh has a little bit more freedom, but he put himself in a bad spot too, going straight down the ramp and hitting a nice jump shot. So this is the thing, you just can't throw away those rounds because this is a Lightning Pandas team who will make you pay for it. Yes, there's a close control. It was a close hard point as well. The Search and Destroy, this is where you can't make any mistakes. Those little things can come back to bite you. This is just a Search and Destroy is one of the most punishing game types. I think we can all agree on that in every single aspect. So I'm expecting Team Sween. You just got to make the smarter plays. You got to be on top of your game. You can't just allow little lapses like that in 3 versus 1s to happen.
And Frequency is one of these Search and Destroy maps that is actually quite different to Arsenal, I would say. It's more about picks and then sort of moving around the map where you think is the better position to move. Whereas Arsenal is a bit more of a hit it with force and hit it with numbers and then see where you go from there. Frequency, as said, you can do that on this map, but as I said, it seems to be an ICR post up, try and get that first pick across window, across B side, potentially over towards A. And if you can, the one place where you can rush is towards A, and you try and get control of that circle. But realistically, this one could go either way. Bryce, I actually haven't got a clue. I'm with you.
Nope, I really have no idea. And
is that just because the brain's fried right now? Because mine is.
No. Well, yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I don't really have any words left. I've actually used so many words throughout the day that they've actually ran out. I didn't even know that could happen.
You running out of things to say?
Exactly. All right, well, one thing I will say here is if Team Sween reverse Lightning Pandas, you're going to see some very salty pandas.
Yeah. And I think you look at Team Sween and the type of team that they are, they come all the way through open, they're criminally underrated. And if they go into this, and you would always have favored Lightning Pandas, whether before this event, before what we've seen happen with Team Sween, Lightning Pandas didn't have a great time, and you would still favor them in this game. But now Team Sween comes swinging back, and this will be a huge victory for them.
People are saying they should brand Team Sween. I mean, it's like the underdog team. They should make their own brand.
Would this put Team Sween top 8?
I actually think it puts them top 6.
Wow. Is it? I think it is, yeah. Top 6
yeah,
semis, winners semis. Yeah. Wow. So, I mean, this is a good result for either one of these teams who wins it. Top 6 from one of these two teams. If you told them that before this event, they would have taken it. And what's important, actually, is the fact that top 4 of this event are qualified for Pro League automatically. One of these two teams have got a shot at this.
They certainly do.
Can you imagine?
What, Team Sween just comes swinging into the Pro League?
Like, open bracket, all the way through, finish top 4.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any issue finding an organization for that. You're your own negotiator there. People are going to start throwing money at you. But honestly, it's a good thing too, right? They get 6-0 in that Search and Destroy. They bounce back into control when it's close. The hard point is close. We're still not seeing a really true dominating performance coming in from Sween to the point where they're limiting Lightning Pandas to not being able to do anything on the map. But now you have to think in the Search and Destroy, are you just going to be able to counteract some of the strategies that Lightning Pandas is going to have? That was the biggest thing. Yes, you talk about trades and just 50-50 fights, but that's another thing that has to go into. You have to have some sort of strategy. You can't just go headbutting straight into them.
If Team Sween win this, I think they win the entire event.
Is that what we're saying? Is that where we're at now?
Oh, yeah, why not?
I mean,
call it. They'll beat Splice and then either United or Optic.
I mean, realistically, you'd rather be on that side of the bracket than go up against Optic or United, I would say. Realistic, if you were to pick one of the 3 out of Optic, United, Splice, you'd probably pick Splice. that's no disrespect to them. Just Optic and United have looked so good this event. So Splyce maybe a little bit far for one of these two teams because Splyce have looked very good, but realistically, it's a matchup that could go either way at this point because there's so much crazy stuff actually went on today.
Yeah, there certainly is. All right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with map number 5 right after this. See you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CWL Vegas for the last time today. For two reasons. One, this is our last game, and two, it's about to go past midnight, so it'll be the next day. But this is the Game Fuel Open bracket, and we have a map 5 for you. Lightning Pandas versus Team Sween. And we are ready to watch it. It's gone all the way, and we know you're ready. Well, I know we're ready. We can be anything but ready. No,
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this prediction right now on the spot. Lightning Pandas or Team Sween. Go.
Pandas.
I'm going to pick Lightning Pandas.
All right, there we go. I thought it was going to be like harder to get that out of you guys, to be honest with you.
I think you just look at it from the outside in. You've seen the previous Search and Destroy. You look at the teams. That's what I'm based on.
Oh, yeah, I put no thought into mine. I just picked whatever you said.
It's 50-50.
It could genuinely be anyone's though, Dirk. Look, what do you think?
See, I'm the one that asked.
Right, here we go. So
I'm actually the host, so what do you think?
Oh, yeah. He makes a good point. I'm just going to be the dark horse. I'm going to say Team Sween.
Okay.
They got the ball rolling, and again, this is strictly a pick to just go against you guys because I'm not a big fan of either of you right now. But anyway, And it looks like we're going to be going for a reset anyway.
All right, I have another question, fortunately, while we wait for the reset to kick in. Who do you think the most influential players have been in this one?
From Team Sween, I would say Sween himself. Quicker, he stepped it up in the control. He had a good game on the hard point as well, whereas he'd been a bit quiet in the first 2 maps. So I think that's going to be it, really, for me. I think Dylan has looked really good as well.
Weeman.
Okay.
How many opening 2-piece did he get, and just in that one hard point too to save him? It's just the little plays that if you have somebody who is capable of getting consistent 2-pieces like that and able to, I mean, you just have to think one person taking out 2 when you're just going in for those breaks, you're already giving yourself that man advantage when you're automatically going in for the push. I'd say for Lightning Pandas, I think Alex has stepped it up big time. Josh in a search and destroy as well, but more importantly, it's just been a big all-around team performance for the most part.
Dave definitely in there for the first 2 maps, but he was quiet after.
I mean, he's definitely made some good plays, though.
Yeah, 100% first 2 maps, but outside of that, he has been quite a bit. Saying that, though, you realistically look at his performance in maps 1 and 2, and he probably would have
but that's
pushed
the thing,
to make those up.
With how they good in maps 1 and 2 as well, I mean, it was like everybody just collectively doing something, right? There wasn't just this guy making these fights. I mean, no, in the Search and Destroy, that's a completely different story. That's Josh and Alex show all the way. I mean, they combined for 24 kills. I think they had like around like 2,500 damage between both of them, and which in the Search and Destroy, that is... I would keep always wanting to swear to it, just to give it that edge, but I'm not going to.
One of us is already getting fired. Don't make it
It's just a hell of a lot of damage to be doing a Search and Destroy between 2 players.
All right, here we go. Champs Bracket winners round 1. Here on the Game Fuel open stream, Lightning Pandas Team Sween tied at 2 apiece. This is for all the marbles. Let's get into this one.
Well, here we are with Lightning Pandas in the final map of the series. They were 2 to the good. This will be the reverse sweep for Team Sween. And how much momentum do you think that'll give them going into a potential winner's semi against Splyce?
I mean, I'm mind blown just the opening strat there. By the way that you look at the map, things should be flipped. I mean, the defensive side crossed the 50 to 75 and went all the way back in towards the spawn. And that's, again, that's just one of those little wild card trick plays that you can try to throw at somebody, might catch them off guard. They are able to hold them back just a little bit, but it comes with a price. You do go down in that man advantage. It's going to be 3 versus 4. Man going towards Team Sween. Looks like the bomb is now going to be going down. We're towards B, stretched all the way. So now they can try to play this backside. How do they go for the retake? It's going to be Weeman in a perfect position with an ICR. If he can just advance this forward, but he's going to have Mad Cat staring down his sights.
Mad Cat having a lock, but he is going to take a couple of bullets and have to back off. Quicker and Cut. They've made the push. They've taken the bomb side. Did he see Mad Cat? He didn't see him. Plenty of bullets going in. Not quite enough. Here comes the grenade. Alex is going to find Quicker. It's only a 2 versus 2. Brain now making the push forward. They still need to defuse, and Lightning Pandas, like the previous session, Destroy played this very, very well, but Brain taking down Petey. That bomb's being defused, but Brain needs to win this gunfight against Alex. Is he going to be able to do it? He gets him down, but are they going to... Oh, did he pick it up in time?
I think he got it. I think he picked it up at 8 seconds.
I think he's got it. I think you're right. About a second to go. Really well played by Team Sween. Alex wins that gunfight against Brain. It's over. But really good stuff from Team Sween to retake there. And to be honest, I like how Lightning Pandas played it. They pushed the mid-map, but when they lose that final gunfight, when Brain gets this kill at the end, that's the important one.
It's just the way that they planted the bomb too, so you can see it right here. Actually, from middle map, there's no way that you can get a sight line on it. Maybe if you close the angle close to the wall right there.
It would have been very tight.
They planted from Mad Cat in towards the back to try to be able to defend the bomb. So when he does hop on that, that's the risk that you do run, where your teammate gets into that engagement. Hey, you're maybe thinking he might lose that gunfight because he's not able to get the damage done all the way. The stim probably could have came in from Alex, which could have given him a better opportunity. So they just tried to play it safe. They did cut it close, picked it up at 8 seconds, got the defuse, and that's going to earn them the first round.
Well, they've already done better than they did in the previous session, destroying. Oh, PD is actually going to beat Dylan to that shot. Very much finger on the trigger there. Looking for more as well as the air push just coming in. An alley line up for him. He's going to have to back off.
That's so smart. I mean, just because you know that there's only a sniper back there, let's all charge at him. What's he going to do? Collateral us? No, because you're spread out. So the fact that you're there, a sniper's not going to be able to hit that many shots consistently in a row, that's just a smart play call coming in from Team Sween.
Oh, Nelson pushes forward onto Josh, and the kills coming in from Team Sween. 3 versus 2 in their favor. Petey's behind them, though.
Love it.
He's playing the sneaky plays, and Weeman is ready. Brain actually taking them down as well, so this makes it a 1v2 for Mad Cat to try and do. Has time on his side. The bomb is planted, though, very, very well for Team Sween. This is going to be so difficult for Mad Cat. He goes for it at 15 seconds, expecting the push. Does expect it. It comes in. Mad Cat can only hope for kills. He may just find one of them. The trade is going to come in, though. Brain takes him down. That's 2 off the bounce for Team Sween.
And then we just got an update coming in from one of the side station Pittsburgh Knights. Dun, dun, dun. Up 1-0 over Red Reserve.
Wow. Red Reserve not having a good tournament. A really, really bad one. This is not how they would have wanted to start their year. Arguably the best team to not win a tournament last year. And now, let's see if they can get a loser's bracket run going. They're famous for it, but talking to the winners bracket, here we are with other two European teams that are left here. Lightning Pandas, Team Sween, all the way at the map number 5. Team Sween already doing so much better than they did in the previous Search and Destroy. That was a clean sweep, 6-0 for Lightning Pandas. They've looked good in these first 2 rounds. Mad Cat's going to sit on a grenade there. He will survive it. Going to push through mid, take some bullets as well, but they have survived.
This is
the
big.
rotation at B is very solid. I like that through mid. Nobody here to protect it, but they don't know that. There's so much room for them to get control of this site. Are they going to push that, or are they just clearing it out together? It seems as they're clearing it now. The 2 guys on the flank have got such a big job to do here. That bomb is going to go down. They're going to probably plant it for Team Sween's defensive side.
See how this does play out. Dylan's going to be down here towards the bottom mid. They do have a teammate up top, and now here comes the push. This is where things get nice, hot, and sweaty. Mad Cat's going to draw the first kill. Then it's going to be Dave following that one up on Wee Man. Forced to slow down just a little bit, and here comes Alex from middle map. That's going to be another player dead on the side of Team Sween. And now here comes Nelson and Brain. 3 kills equals up to their name. Can they get this? 18 seconds on the clock. Mad Cat's in a power position here over towards the back rock. It looks like they're just trying to hunt for the kill at this point.
I think they may have just run the time down just about enough. PD is going to challenge. He's going to get 1 gunfight win. That's all he needed to do. But Lightning Pandas not making things easy for themselves. However, somebody has streaks, and that's Brain. The reason that it's coming up across that everybody has them is because whoever you're spectating, that's who the streaks come up on. Everybody, you're looking at Brain at the end of that round. 2 streaks for him.
I mean, they realized that you couldn't get the bomb no matter what. You know the position going to be. So that's what they said, hey, let's go ahead and try to hunt for these kills. The reason being is because Brain was actually so close towards those streaks, knowing that whether you get an assist or you end up getting a kill, you're going to get it. And he's off to such a hot start. I think he's 6-0 to kick this one off. And that flank by Nelson, that caught them off guard. They thought the middle push was committed heavy.
And who's watching that rear flank? You have to say, you've got guys in there. You have enough bodies in there to watch it. And they will just win, but they get away with it. They do get the round, but at what cost?
So we see for Team Sween, it's going to be going over towards B, and Nelson, he's going to end up getting the hit marker with the Paladin. See if he's going to be able to make a pay. Have to try to communicate with Quicker here to duck as soon as it goes through, but Brain is going to go and utilize that lightning strike. That's going to clear out Josh. Also, they're going to get the intel where these players are going to be, and Dylan snaps with a SOG on Dave. A nasty shot taking him out from the blue lab area, and now only 2 players standing for the Lightning Pandas.
Lightning Pandas need to find a kill here, and they need to do it fast, and it just seems as if Team Sween are on the hunt. Alex is going to catch Nelson in the mid-map. Quicker trades that one out for them, though. It's a 1 versus 3. Mad Cat going to try and do it. Surely he's going to be spotted in the mid-map. Yes, he is. Team Sween are in the ascendancy. The reverse sweep is well and truly on.
See how this does keep on progressing. Lightning Panda still being able to go toe-to-toe. Obviously, those streaks by Brain was big. You like the usage of it, too, being able to find a kill. It guarantees yourself a round. You're up 3-1. Brain starts the Hellstorm, and more importantly, he is still alive. If we could hop over to player number 6, just want to see if he's anywhere close to getting that drone squad. He's only 10 points away.
This will be influential. We've seen how strong drone squad has been for everyone who's been playing Search and Destroy. It's been a massive streak. Brain, though, still doesn't have it. Josh trying to stay alive. Plenty of shots going to come in, and the kills come in. It's a 1 versus 3 again.
I'm wondering, like, in my head, like, where the hell was this Team Sween in that first Search and Destroy? Because we're actually seeing a team who's playing with some structure and isn't just running around like idiots.
One thing I actually would like to see, just to interrupt you, is that Team Sween, Dylan pushes for that kill. I would have waited on Brain and confirmed that final streak. That would have helped them, but Dylan just pushes the kill. Fair enough. He could be working on some of his own, for all I know, to be fair. But where was this team in the second map? You just got to feel that maybe this is a bit of a second win. The first map, they're feeling tired, a little bit fatigued, but they get into the series eventually, and they started to fry.
Maybe Arsenal's just not a map that they're good on Search and Destroy. I mean, that could, everybody has their preference on the maps and what they would try to ban, but you think if they were that bad at it, it would just be a complete auto ban. But here we go. The crash is going to go inside. This is going to be Dylan now, getting close towards that lightning strike, and Brain is still up. This is still going to be our player to watch, because if he gets this and they end up winning this round, that drone squad could almost secure it for him if they're not going to be able to take it out. But here we go. The Hellstorm Hailstorm missile is going to be coming in, trying to angle it down low, not going to be able to connect. But now they do have to worry about the players. The bomb has made its way over to the B site.
And because they call that Hailstorm in, everybody from Lightning Pandas has to get the hell out of that. They do so. They give up the site. The bomb goes down. Dylan now. Lightning Strike available. We'll just be pinging that, and they'll be telling them there is 3 members on the flank. Let's invest more towards this. There's 3 members of Team Sween watching it. It's going to be such a big gunfight. Nelson retracts away from him. But Davis there. He finds him, but he also falls all the way down. 1 versus 4 for Madcat to do. He's up top mid. Dylan's fully streaked out. Brain has his drone squad as well. Team Sween are about to put a 5th on the board. And I don't know if there'll be many more rounds here. 5-1 up. Madcat concedes it. Team Sween are around away from the reverse sweep.
You jumped off the map to try to save it from getting the points, but little do you know that bomb went down. I think who planted it wasn't even getting close towards the streaks. I think Brain wasn't the bomb planter there in that situation. Might have been, honestly, wasn't sure, didn't really get a name onto it, but more importantly, he did get the drone squad. They used the streaks to the perfection too. So we'll see how this one goes. Dylan's going to be fully streaked out. I mean, you throw away this round. If you end up burning these streaks, which a lot of teams do, but for rightfully so, you're so close to being able to close it. But if you're in a situation where you burn them and then you allow Lightning Pandas to start to get confident saying, okay, well, you've wasted all these, this is where the table can really flip. We'll see if the composure for Team Sween can be there. They're going to be playing over here towards A, and you love to play. They're playing around the streaks. As soon as they see something pop over towards B, this is where you see the streaks come in. First one's going to be the Hailstorm, not going to be able to find anything. You know, sorry, he was able to take out Josh there from the window, so he's going to find 1 kill from that. So now it is Team Sween up in the man count in round 7.
See what they can do. I think Josh actually went down to a gunfight, but either way, it is a 5 versus 4. Lightning Pandas need to clutch up. Brain, drone squad is now in as Lightning Pandas going for the plant towards B. And they're going to have to get out because plenty of streaks will start to get called in. But Team Sween do need to retake this. They're expecting to push forward. Dylan going to call in the Lightning Strike. He's going to ping and he's going to have a look where everybody is. Not going to find anything. Team Sween don't. That allows them to take control of this bomb site now. Lightning Pandas are going to have to retake this back to stay in the game. Nelson takes down Madcat. Alex trades that kill out. Shots towards the bomb are pretty good. They're going to take down Brain on that. 19 seconds left to go. Dylan needs to really connect with these shots. He's going to find 1. He's behind Alex, but Dave is there with the cover. It's a 2 versus 1. Wee Man now with 12 seconds left to go. And you feel like Lightning Pandas might just have a few more lives left yet. Alex gets the kill, 5-2.
What did we just say before that round? You invest too much, Lightning Pandas gets a win, and they start to get that confidence going.
And it maybe they think about it too much. They've got all these streaks. There's so much to play with. There's so much we can do to win this round. And maybe just thinking about what you're trying to do with the streaks a little bit too much.
See how it goes here. I know a drone squad is still going to be available. I think that's going to be for Dylan. But everything else should be taken off the cards for Team Sween. You're going to need a big and perfect search and destroy performance coming out of Lightning Pandas to make the comeback. So now, a little silver lining in the clouds. You do have a Crash that you can try to utilize. You do have a War Machine you can go with. The TAC 5 support boost is going to come in 50 health per player. And now from the side of Team Sween, you're getting close. You do have the Tempest, and here goes Dylan. He's going to call in that drone squad. They might actually be able to take out the player over towards top mid if he can just slowly creep up on that angle. But here comes the War Machine from Alex. He's letting it rain hell from above.
And that was something I was looking at to maybe counteract this drone squad. If he can take down Dylan, Quicker is actually going to take it down Pete either, but he has destroyed the drone squad, so that helps. And the kill is not going to come in. The grenade is... Alex now. Oh, if you lost us for a second there, we're back. And that's actually going to be a shot onto Josh, and Wee Man is actually going to be taken down. He was using the... Actually, was it Dylan? No, it was Wee Man with the Tempest. It's now a 2 versus 4. Make that a 1 versus 3 for Alex. He's on a 4 streak. He needs to do something magical to stop the reverse sweep. It's not gonna happen. Team Sween, they keep going. 3 maps in a row.
Well, there is the dream Team Sween. Keep on rolling forward. They hit the reverse sweep and they make top 6. This is a Cinderella story. And I tell you what, ain't nobody losing that glass slipper tonight. Prince Charming is waiting for them. And that Prince Charming, that is the winner's bracket as they keep on moving forward. Lightning Pandas, they started off well, but they're still going into the loser's bracket. It's been a crazy scene of events here on the Game Fuel Open stream.
The EU guys getting the prediction wrong, and the one American. Well, I'll just call myself American. Oh my God, what have I done?
End it.
You know
End the
what?
stream.
I got the prediction right.
One last
That's all I
question,
care
one
about.
last question, Dirk. I'll let you ask this one.
Okay.
Right, you know the stuff you eat with the utensils. What's the one that's not a knife?
A fork.
Brilliant. Stick one in this stream. We are done. We will see you all tomorrow live at 12. Thank you so much. See you soon.